here in our midst. Thank you, Lord, that you have given him as a blessing to our country. And so today we are saying thank you to you for having watched over him and blessed him the way you have blessed him. And as we celebrate his birthday,
the general said today shouldn't be about him. Very unusual. Because when it is your birthday, it should be about you. He said it should be about the causes he has dedicated his life to. I have written 5. Number 1, as a way of framing the meaning of this occasion, fighting for peace. Yeah. You know, he's a fighter. I don't know. He will tell us when he last put on a uniform. A combat uniform, not the ceremonial one. I have seen him in ceremonial uniforms. So, but more importantly, ending the war in northern Uganda. And I'm sure the general is pleased that we managed to hunt down his comrades, who he will move around the tables and greet. You all know, as I said yesterday on TV, after leaving the army, he decided to become a businessman. And meanwhile, Joseph Kony was making progress, forcing people into camps, blocking roads. Even the road builders were unable to build roads. General Tema used to tell me that they would first have to fight, then the contractors build 2 kilometers, then they fight again, then they build additional 2 kilometers. General Tumukunde was here commanding the fighting division. And I'm glad to see many of those who have been in the fighting division, the fourth division, based right here. So General decided to go into business, and one day a journalist confronted him when he was at a luxury hotel, and then he got into loose talk. The journalist told him, "General, you are here? Do you know that your government is about to fall? Kony is making a lot of progress." Then the general said, "Wapi, I can end that war in 6 months." And true to what the general reported to us, the New Vision, as usual, made it a headline. "I can end the war in 6 months, Salim Saleh." So another person who is the commander-in-chief read that newspaper. So he called him and said, "Oh, you can end that war in 6 months? Pack up and go there and don't come back until the war is over." So all the business deals went out of the window. The company started facing financial problems because the commander-in-chief said, "I don't want to see you anywhere near these big hotels of Kampala. Go." And since then, he has never gone back, because he found that the first phase was to silence the guns. But the war is not over, because peace means more than silent guns. General, your friends are here. Those in coffee value chain, even the Inspire Coffee is there. There's a rumor that they are going to serve us coffee. Value addition. The other day, the president was lecturing African leaders about cotton. He gave an example and said, you create jobs when you grow the cotton. You create jobs when you gin the cotton. And then he said, in Africa, we were stopping only at ginning. You just remove the seeds, and then you take it to Manchester. Then you import the shirts at 30 times the cost. But you can still spin to make the threads. You can weave to make the cloth. You can dye to give it color. And then you can sew to make the fabric. So all those 6 activities create jobs. That is the third thing the general has been committed to. Then there's the fourth. which has defined this place here, building harmony. General has been committed to conflict resolution. Actually, he doesn't resolve the conflict. He just sits there when the warring parties are quarreling, and then the sadness on his face embarrasses those who are quarreling. Then somehow they agree. I've witnessed one, and what I'm saying is the truth. So you see the pain in his face, like, why should you even be fighting about this? Why should you? The last time General Tema brought our city leaders who were quarreling here about some 20 decimals of land, a wetland. And they're accusing each other as, you ate money, you eat money, you did this. So the general sat there. He didn't say a lot, but looking at his face, you could see the face telling you that there are bigger things than what you are fighting over. So this place has resolved more conflicts than any plot of land, I think, in Uganda. Maybe with the possible exception of State House, because I understand there also, there are lots of conflicts being resolved. It is a kind of Camp David, this place here. Maybe we shall now rename it Camp Caleb, if the owner agrees. Because really that is what it is. So the general wanted everybody to be represented here. We thank you, Your Highness, for dressing like the rest of us. It makes us very comfortable. That is what a modern traditional leader should be, to be like the people. So this is what my statement was about. Now the party will begin.
Honorable Mao said that this home here, this place here, has been a center of conflict resolution. And we need to put our hands together for that. So many conflicts have been resolved here. The only conflict that has failed the general is the one for musicians. General, differentiate us. They are musicians, very illiterate. They are comedians. We went to school. We have good ideas. And then there are others. Those ones you can put them in any category you want. So next time, thank God you have chased the musicians away. The comedians were willing to use very good English. We shall reduce our proposals to 10 pages. The budget will be on 1, but you will appreciate it. So the general has done so much. I really appreciate what you've done for the artists. They are just not ungrateful, but what you've done has changed so many of their lives. All I'm saying is you can also do the same for comedians. This opportunity comes once, eh? So you have to shoot your shot.
We are celebrating the general's birthday, but the target group is to help these sisters, the little sisters of Mary Immaculate. He himself has kickstarted that fundraising, which I'm about to go into. He himself, he doesn't like people to say some of the things he does, but sometimes we take the law into our own hands. He has kickstarted the fundraising himself by putting his money where his mouth is. And last week he contributed 162 million to these sisters. So he has put 162 million to these sisters. When Sister Achiro, is she here? Sister Achiro is their head. When she heard the news of the contribution and found out that the money had already been put on her account, on their account, the sister's account, she exclaimed that Afande SS was indeed an implementer of the motto of St. Daniel Comboni. Many of you, whether you're Catholics or not, must have heard about St. Daniel Comboni. His motto was, Safe Africa with Africans. Safe Africa with Africans. She said that Saint Komboni must be smiling down on the general from heaven. So that was his own contribution. Terra Agri Limited, which the general has said will partner with them on the mechanization and agro-processing in your venture. So for mechanization and agro-processing, he has got a group which will partner with you. I really must tell these sisters that they are very happy, because I have a very big suspicion that by the time we leave this place, all your farming problems will be behind you. So I'm going now to start asking people to contribute, because you heard Honorable Mao saying, General Saleh said he doesn't want anybody to contribute to his birthday. However, he would be pleased if people can contribute to such a deserving cause. So, as the person who had been tasked with this, I decided to look around in my immediate environment so that I could justify his choice of me as the fundraiser. So I looked around, and I myself got 20 million shillings, which I have already put on your account. I called, as I was flying, as I was coming here, I called another Catholic whom I know. He's called Emmanuel Katongole. I asked him, can you please do something for our sisters? He gave 10 million shillings. I went to another group of Catholics. It is just a coincidence, I find it, that some of my friends are Catholics, and also some with whom I do business. So I went to them. They own Renzori properties. They gave me 30 million shillings, which I have put on the sisters' account also. I went to another friend of mine. They own a mall there in Kampala. They gave me 20 million shillings. Because my law firm has a very long history with you, a history of over 30 years, I went to my partners in the law firm and I told them, we have worked with this gentleman for so long, let us do something for his birthday, which is doing specifically for the sisters. They gave me 50 million shillings, which I have already put on the sisters' account. But we didn't have enough time, but I spoke to another group in which I have some influence. They are called Kinyara Sugar Limited. I told them the same story. I told them, you are in agriculture, the general is supporting this group for agriculture, you help the general. They gave a brand new tractor. To the sisters, I was warning them, but by the time we leave, anyway, they gave a brand new tractor together with all its implements. They said I can give them a note. Whenever they are ready, they can have it picked, or it will be delivered. In a nutshell, sir, that is how our fundraising exercise has kicked off. I myself have traveled with some not too poor gentlemen. I'm going to ask them also to do something. I didn't tell them. When we came, I didn't tell them because I wanted to ambush them. I plead guilty to that. I wanted to ambush them, so I didn't tell them. But now I am telling them. I think as far as that is concerned, the main thrust of your birthday, that's what we have done. I thank you all for listening to me. I thank you, General Salim Saleh, for always doing right by whoever you come across. I thank you very much for that. I thank you for just being you, because all the people in this tent, nearly all the people in this tent, know you individually. And I can bet that each one of them feels a special and personal connection to you because of your character. So that's why I say I thank you very much for just being you. Happy birthday to you, and may the good Lord take care of you and give you many more years. For a picture, past picture of me and you in our past, and Kwame Ruyondo here was very kind enough to get me the best picture. I've been struggling with Rosalie because I want to put it, hang it there so that you see it, so that I tell you it is possible for you to get back to that. Your determination is legendary, so you're going to exercise the same determination. Anyway, I would like you to see it at some point this afternoon. Happy birthday to you, and I've already said, may the good Lord take care of you. Asante sana Afande Saleh. I would now like to start off with the people.
With the view of asking the Indian community to contribute to this noble cause, and he's still mobilizing. And so far, he has organized over 1,000 bags of cement. He has also organized sufficient paint, and is mobilizing to organize sufficient mutaimbwa. And he is here to validate it himself. Mr. Smith.
Based on my consultation, sir, I'm happy to announce that we shall contribute close to 1,000 bags. We might cross it. We are still trying. We shall also contribute sufficient paint to cover the structures. I have not yet got the details of the structure, but then also I'm mobilizing the metal manufacturers, and we shall see how much they can contribute to this cause. Thank you so much, sir. Greetings to everyone.
A donation of 20 million from Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament of Uganda towards the cause.
General Otema has given 100 bags of cement. Thank you, General.
Baba, me and my family, we are going to give 50 million.
What's the name? SMS Construction.
1,000 bags of cement towards the construction.
Thank you. SMS has given 1,000 bags.
10K USD, $10,000. Oh, from Chint Electric.
Chint Electric, they have given us $10,000.
Happy birthday, General. I'm called Nzaire Cedra Kakaguta. I lead a group that is not here. On behalf of our family, my brothers, my elder brother, Toyota Sodo, and that group that I lead. The Bararo group. We are giving you 20 Frisian cows to put in your farm. 20 Frisian cows. And I'm going to mobilize more. Thank you.
Happy birthday, General. From the Ministry of Energy, we only pray for life, more blessings. May God continue to bless you with much more wisdom so that we continue tapping from your cup. The presidential advisor is here in different capacity. The senior presidential advisor on creatives, Mr. Ediri Samsuza, my husband. But the announcement I'm going to make is on behalf of the ministry. Then on behalf of our family, he will make his own announcement. On behalf of the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development and its agencies, we shall contribute 20 million shillings to this cause.
Thank you very much. You want to say now?
Happy birthday, General. Me and my family are going to contribute 5 million. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My name is Adong Roach, LC1 of this area. According to mine, I present the community Tedam 20 I give to sister. Thank you.
General, I am so honored to stand in your presence. General has raised many children, young brothers from other mothers. You know, General has many children. Rajani, I have not heard your pledge. You're supposed to be here. I need to hear your pledge. But we, as Quixi, we are giving, we are defying from this 20 million. Mayandra, I don't like 20 million. Can you add a number? 20, 21, 30?
We'll do 40.
Happy birthday, General. On behalf of Ishna, Four Corners, and Supreme Group, I would like to commit 25 million shillings to the project.
That's my brother Rajani. Quixi, I'll let the director ascertain the number.
40 million shillings.
Thank you, General, for tirelessly disturbing you. We are always here. Honestly, but I would also want to put a disclaimer. General has fathered all of us. We, his children, we have really sacrificed for. And I remember the last birthday, he said, Vana Bange, Jagezako Kubedawo. Jackie, I have not had your pledge, you and Muchiza. Come. As our brother-in-law comes here, I would want to welcome my mother, Ziria, from Busoga. That's my mother. My mom is from Busoga. This is her sister, Engineer Ziria from Urea. Mama, you're welcome. I would also want to introduce my fiancé, Cedric. Stand up, please, for recognition. And our friend, Andrew.
Hey, Mr. Muchiza has given 10 million. We have given 10 million. But I'm also my own person. And I've also given 10 million.
Thank you very much. Afande Todong, Honorable Todong, Secretary General of the party, has given 20 million shillings from the NRM party. Also, Honorable Todong has said on behalf of your neighbors here, he has contributed 10 million shillings. You have many children. I read here a Hussein Akandwa now, US dollars 10,000. Hussein Akandwa now, US dollars 10,000.
Today, General Sareh, 65 years of a lot of work, starting at 14 years in the struggle. It's not how many years, but it's what you do in those years. And you have done a lot. Best wishes from your friend Susan Muhwezi. And we shall contribute 30 million. Your friend Bob Kabonero asked me to announce that he will contribute 20 million. So my 30 million and Bob Kabonero 20 million.
I find a very, very happy 40th birthday. I think people here think you are 65, but because you have led a very good and fulfilling life, a guy like you at 65 looks 40. Your 65 is the new 40, so happy 40th birthday. Now, I find this is a very bad man, because people have the reputation that an old man of 112 years like me is very rich. So if I come here and expose my poverty, I will be humiliated. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mobilize a couple of my friends. So that will make it 50 million. So the sisters. Then me, I will also take a commission of 90% on that contribution. Thank you very much.
I contribute 5 million shillings.
Happy birthday, General. And I am very glad to see that you are still healthy and keeping yourself safe from monkeypox. Greetings from the Ministry of Health.
So I have been speaking with one of your children today about probably working towards creating an audiovisual library of your life and your work. So that is going to be part of my personal contribution on the celebration of your 65th birthday. In my capacity now, having come back, I'm no longer with the United Nations. I'm now here as a private citizen. I'm really, really honored that we didn't know there was going to be a mobilization today. We have brought a suitcase filled with clothes for donations, men, women, children, valued at 2.8 million Ugandan shillings. And I've also brought a custom-made T-shirt for your team, Visit Northern Uganda, with the reference to your foundation. So in total, the value of the contribution is 3 million Ugandan shillings. Happy birthday.
On my own behalf and on behalf of my family, I give a contribution of 5 million shillings. And on my own behalf, on behalf of National Council of Sports, I give a contribution of 10 million shillings. So 15 million shillings, I could get an account so that they deposit that money. Congratulations, General. Happy birthday. Thank you.
In addition to the 160 million which you posted onto the account, your staff, which I command, we have also contributed 10 million shillings to the sisters. Thank you.
For me, who retired 20 years ago, I'm going to give 5 million. Oh, see, that's more fair. 5 million, and there is somebody I left behind who doesn't want to mention names. He'll do another 5.
Happy birthday, General Saleh. Lilia Jerova is my name, and I work as the CEO Uganda Tourism Board. So on behalf of UTV, altogether 5 million.
Thank you, William, for organizing such a wonderful birthday for my little brother. My name's Bakoko Bakoru. I'm a sister, but not a nun. I'm a nursing sister. On behalf of West Nile, Afande, we are going to pledge to the Little Sisters a modest 10 million. Thank you very much.
For the cause of the Little Sisters, I will contribute I'll make a humble contribution of 2 million shillings. Thank you.
As I am a daughter of this soil, I am giving 50 million.
Let me say something about the Little Sisters. You may not understand who we are. We are a local congregation founded in the Archdiocese of Gulu in northern Uganda. In 1936, our founder is Bishop Angelo Negri, a Comboni missionary. Came to Africa, they say, save Africa with Africans. So the women were ignored. Bishop Negri said, this cannot happen. I want the women to go to school. And this can only happen if I get women to educate women. So he asked a Comboni sister called Anguletta, I want to start a congregation of women who will become teachers and educate women. Then Anguletta said, this will not happen because actually the women are to get married. In northern Uganda, women are to get married. Then he said, no, it is possible. So they gathered 10 girls. Out of the 10, 4 became sisters. So we are founded to educate the women. So any educated woman in northern Uganda owes the education to Bishop Angelo Negri, a Comboni missionary, the founder of the Little Sisters of Mary Immaculate of Gulu. And so we, the sisters, continued with this. But we have not stopped only in education. We give health services. We are in catechism, teaching people to have good manners and all the other activities. Since 1936, when we were founded, we are over 500 sisters now. And the sisters stood a lot during the war to stand with the community. Those of you in northern Uganda bear witness to this. So the convent became dilapidated. The buildings are weak. Night commuters were there. The sisters would be at one corner, the commuters at another corner. Because these are our people, we would not let them go away. Now, as the war ended, thanks to the NRA government, we are enjoying peace and war, but our home is destroyed. And that's why we came to General and say, we are part of Ugandans who also deserve good services because we are also Ugandans and we have never been supported. And he's very kind, General, you are very kind, and I want to appreciate your kindness. He says, sister, what do you want? We had already started a project, but we got defeated because most of us work and we do job that we don't earn money for. We do voluntary work. We do services. We don't earn a lot of salary. So the little we got exhausted. I'm a very brave woman to stand before you to talk about this. I fear begging, but because of the cause for us to have a decent accommodation, I say I'm going to beg. And today I'm glad the fruit of the begging has come out. I want to thank you for dedicating your birthday to the little sisters. And to all of you, may God bless you for what you have already offered to give to the little sisters and what you will continue to do. We promise you our prayers. Don't doubt that, all of you here, but we start with him because he's the cause of our being here. The farm, we have farms, 3 big farms, over 150 acres each. But we use our hands to dig, we plow, if we have done so much, 5 acres. And we eat it away. It cannot sustain our livelihood. Now we have already heard of a tractor with all its implements. We have got Frisian cows. We have our elderly sisters, those who have served and live as sisters for over 60 years, so they're 80, 90 years. They need to take milk. Today we have been given 20 Frisian cows. The sisters are going to drink milk. Their health is going to improve. Even our diet will improve. It's not that we are not feeding well, but I think we are going to do better. And to all of you and to you, General, may God bless you and thank you for this great honor that you gave to the little sisters of Mary Immaculate of Gulu. We are very humbled. I request the sisters, you come and we bless this congregation, but the blessing goes to him and to all of you. And General, we have a special gift for you. I'm going to mention it. We have brought him a Bible and a rosary. You will say, why are we giving him a rosary? He's not a Catholic. That I am aware. But he's a Christian who believes in Jesus Christ. And Jesus has a mother. And the mother is Mary.
He has become our soft power champion in the human side of security. He thinks that guns come last, that food, a human being without food, is a threat to national security. So I want to stand before these people and thank you for leading the war on food security in this country. But also I want to thank you for combining compassion with charity. One time, General Cassius whispered in my ear and said, "Nafande Salesi mutegera oba namugamba ko nti philanthropy ne business tebikola. Business ze kyeziva zigwa. So I told him, Ugendo Chimugami, so, but he's one person who has learned the art of combining philanthropy with business, and he has prospered. But he has a large heart, and this is there to show. All of you have voted with your feet to be here today to celebrate the life of a soldier, a soldier's soldier, a commander, a soft power champion, a human being, a father, a parent, a brother. Name it, you can't describe him. And finish. I want to congratulate you, Afande Saleh, for being who you are. Remain true to your word. I know as time goes on, you become lonelier, but we are here for you. Most of your colleagues are gone. His peers are not there anymore. A few, you have a few, handful of them, the historical members of the High Command. Us who came later after them have also bowed out, and that is true to the work they have done to ensure that UPDF, with or without them, will continue to prosper, to grow, to become more strong. Recently, I want to inform the congregation that we are going to amend our law. Afande Saleh is one of those who is a historical member of the High Command. So those of you who think they are dinosaurs, that they have left, they are still hanging on. Even in the law, they are there in the schedule. Although somehow we have qualified it. They are there to keep a watch over this great institution, even out of active service, to ensure that it remains stable. So him and the likes of General Charlie Gonza, Tinyefuza, I think those are the only few remaining, apart from the president, of the original historical members of the High Command. There are those who are members of the Army Council, like the Honorable Jim here, and his colleagues, like General Muntu and others. Those ones also remain there for historical reasons. You can't have a present and future without a history. So we value you, we value your contribution, and like the saying in Runyankore that akakeikurka kumanya, ryokura kakafa. In UPDF, we say that the old woman who knows you grow, rather than die, should remain, so that they give you the wisdom, so that they give you the guidance you need to keep on course. With those few words, I want to congratulate you, Afande, for making 65. Age is just a number. You've had a full, complete, impactful life, and we wish you many more years. God bless you.
General, happy birthday. We're blessed to be your children. We're blessed to have traveled a very interesting journey with you. Being the General's child is a lot, and the more you grow, the more you realize how special it is. This Salim Saleh Foundation they're talking about, one time we were in Buya and we just saw brochures pouring in, Salim Saleh Foundation. The year before that, there was Caleb International. And then the year before that, so he was in his 30s. He was a man of many ideas. We saw them. And sometimes he says, but you children, why don't you settle and do one thing? But then we saw him live a very diverse life. So sometimes, Daddy, you can't blame us. But we are trying to align ourselves. Northern Uganda for us is a second home. We first came here, I think the older children, Choncho, when General was deployed. Mommy, Jovia, put all of us on an aircraft. She said, go and see where your father is. So we got to the aircraft and came here. At that time, she was home with us, and General was here. Occasionally, when Mr. Mukiza travels, I fear to be in the house alone. But Mom was 33, I'm 41. Mom was 33, and she managed all of us. and things were fine. So we honor you, our parents, and we cannot ever fill your shoes. Yeah, I think that's what I had to say. General, happy birthday. You continue to challenge us, you continue to inspire us, and we're blessed to call you father.
And for me, I respect you in a very different way. Plus also the generals that are here. Most of you served with Captain Shaban, and I can't help but think of what his life would have been at this moment when General is also celebrating his 65th birthday. But we thank you. Thank you for raising us, both in absentia and presently. Yes, you're always telling us to align. And yes, we are trying, but it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy because we grew up, coffee business, coffee business, cows in Masha, Sevenomics, then maize, then so many things. So people, when you see us there hustling, don't say we are trying to fill all the places. It's what we know. And when we also come to ask you to help us align, please know that we are trying to now listen to our Father.
3, 2.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Look, we had to put you in the sun so that it can hit you and you can turn black. So I know you are going to be telling stories. The man didn't put up a tent. This was by design. Because recently we discovered that they checked some people. No, they checked me. And they said I am lacking vitamin D. And vitamin D comes from the sun. So today you have had a very good sunbath. I don't think the vitamin D you have accumulated, I think, is enough for you. So I hope you are not going to backbite me that I didn't put up the tents. So I hope you have enjoyed the sun. I saw people fidgeting, but for me I was enjoying because it was entering your own skins. Today, I have only 2 people to thank. And if they could come and stand nearby me here, that is the Chairman Mao and William. But there is going to be war in Acholi here. If we don't allow General Tema to say a word, if we don't allow that man to talk, I think let us, I was about to cross Jarwe. Bin. You people, you don't know the powers here. This man is an elephant in Acholi here. So, if you make a mistake and you don't allow him to say one word, all our work will just disappear for nothing. So,
that is a lie. He has taken away my power. Everybody, all Acholi, I'm going to say challenge. When NRM took power, when he learned that I was in Kampala, he sent for me. Gulu had not yet fallen. He told me, I was a young boy. He was also a young boy. He said, I'm sending you Acholi. Let them not fight. We are all brothers. When we cross Karuma, as we advance to capture Gulu, the politics was bad. That these are the Banjarwanda, they are coming to finish all their cholis. When we have advanced to capture this town, you cannot see anybody. I went to the hospital, Lacho. We found the sick. Even those who are not very sick, they pretended to be very sick. Then I started talking to them in Acholi. I said, what? Are you an Acholi? I thought these are the Benyorana group. Then people started gathering. I had to mention my father's name and my grandfather's name. Others said, you came with these people. I said, these are Ugandans, there's no problem, they have come to liberate you. To cut the story short, it made a very big impact. The Okelokeno, who later went to the bush, they had all come out. Now, same. We soldiers, we always suffer in the hand of politicians, bad politics. They went to the bush. They started war. We were here. All of a sudden, we were attacked. He sent me to go and collect Udonkara. I was ambushed around Peche. When I jumped out of the vehicle, I encountered the enemy. They told me, Museveni people have just passed here. I said, hey, I have to change in Acholi now. Others with their bow, others with their gun. I passed, jumped through Peche. I didn't know that Peche was so deep. Peche was going to swallow me. When I arrived in the barracks, Jerusalem was laughing at me. I said, look at this man. I was almost dead. He calmed the situation. As time go on, what next? We hear General Saleh left the barracks with a signola, landed in a camp of UPDA, Odong Latek, negotiating peace without even the knowledge of commander-in-chief. Commander-in-chief, we were dead. Suppose these people kill Saleh. What are we going to tell his brother? Maybe we all run away and we follow these people should kill us. This is the man you see here. At the end of the day, the peace talk was signed in Peche. Our last round, when I became operation commander here, I thought the problem was Mao and Reagan. I said Mao and Reagan should not cross Karuma. I was in charge here. I said when they see them, they should run with them and bring them to the barracks. 6 months, they failed to cross Karuma. They were a member of parliament. One day, first of all, General Saleh came, and Mosaic called me with him. He started negotiating between me and him. That Saleh wanted to talk with Kony. I said, Kony, Is he crazy? Can Con really talk to him? He said, there are other people. I said, those are con men. They are going to eat his money. I could see Jerusalem turning, looking at me. The eyes keep changing. Muzee also looked at me. Then he told me, he said, okay, Otema, you continue with your operation. Saleh, continue with your peace. So, I went to his home. He was not even staying in the barracks. Who do I find there? Honorable Reagan with the wife. The pastor I said, he has no pass to cross Karuma. He was settled to Jerusalem. I said, my God. What is this? He had all the, he had said soft power. What can I do? My senior general, the brother of the president, I have no power again. I thought I have the power in the north here. Kume, there's another man behind me, on top of me. I couldn't say anything. I sat down. The pistol started between me and Reagan. Then later on, Nobat came. They continue with their peace talk. Me, I continue with mine. But finally, we achieved peace. I thank you very much. In the army, in our military term, is a maneuverist commander. Some of us believe in attrition. Once your enemy, you deal with him. For him said, no, don't finish. He did not believe in killing his enemy. That is General Saleh. What he has done today for the little sisters, I always tell our people that actually, I said, you people, you don't know the goal you have. Use him. All our problems will be solved. I'm happy that our leaders, our chief are here, Chief Appear is there, our member of parliaments are here, the chief organizers is the president of DP. It is not our thing, the secretary general is there, because if we do it, say it is our thing, NRM thing. Now it is your thing. The pastor was even giving away the card. Is called who? Obol Superman. Where is he? Come here. This man is very lethal, a DP. Now today is a serious convert. I think now we have a relationship. Is a real, true relationship between the NRM and the DP. Obol, you're welcome home. Oboriba to General Saleh, that the man who unites the people, and you are a true uniter. Getting me to sit with Bapeduzi today and laughing with me, and we are talking. Oh, this is a miracle. God should have about 10 people like you in Uganda. Thank you very much.
So my speech is finished. He has finished it. Now I want to for Honorable Mao. I'm very grateful that today you have revenged for me. Thank you so much for organizing all these people so that we can be able to share a birthday with the little sisters, because I'm completely speechless. That a problem comes from the little sisters, I transfer it to these two men Both of them are lawyers. One of them is Minister of Justice. Another one is the former Attorney General. And they performed this miracle for me. So what other speech can I make? You have done me the best for the 65th year. I'm waiting for the 66th, William. But now we have started. Don't kuzikiza. So for me, I'm grateful to these two men and their committees, and for all of you who have been able to come and attend this birthday function in the honor of those sisters. For me, I didn't know that Komboni came from Sudan. For me, I had thought that all the Catholics came from Lake Victoria. The white fathers, I thought they all came from down there. So I don't have much to say, except shake your hand, Norbert. Thank you very much for organizing. And all of you who have been able to contribute, Asante sana, let God add more to where you have taken from. Thank you very much.
UBC, inspired.